I've got a question I'm going to ask you this morning, right? How do you show you love somebody? How do you show you love somebody? Be kind, yes, being kind. Any other ways how else to show you love somebody? Give them a hug, yes. Any other ways? Do their washing and make their dinner, yes, that is a good one. That's why I keep telling people that's why I married my husband. Ross loves ironing. So that is the way he shows me he loves me. He does all the ironing for us now. He enjoys it. Who am I to begrudge him of that fact? Yes? Smiling. Yes, you can show people you love them by smiling. Any other ways? Listen to. I was actually going to bring that one up. Listening to them. I'm going to say not just listening to them. Actually doing what they've asked. Now, how many times have you said to somebody you want them to do something? And they've actually listened to you, but they don't do it. Yes, we've probably heard that one before. So listening and doing what you've been asked to do. Being patient. Now, that's a hard one. I work in early years, where sometimes things can take forever. And sometimes a wee tiny job, you think that's going to take a wee 2 minutes. And an hour later, you're still working on it. But it's being patient. Any other ways we show love? Yes? Sorry? Always being there for them no matter what they've done. That's particularly true in families. Because sometimes, I will say, sometimes in families, your children can be quite difficult. Yes? Some days you think, why did I do this? But you're there for them regardless. You will always love them. Sometimes you maybe don't like what they do, but you'll always love them. Any other ways?
Just
spending time with them. You're exactly right. Now, I'm going to tell you, I think some of these things matter in families, but they also matter in the church. How often do we just spend time? We've got toddlers group. How often do the leaders just spend time with the children? How often in community cafe are you just sitting having a blether? How often at the craft group are we just sitting being together? This is what love, this is how we show love. This is how we show love in the church. But there is a bit of a caveat for it. Because God shows us love all the time. God loves us regardless of what we do. But we do need to listen. We do need to follow what we're asked. And this is at home as well. So when the people at home say, go and tidy up your room, you don't go and think, right, I'm going to go and tidy up my room, but I'm going to go and sit and read. I'm going to go and sit and draw. I'm maybe going to play with this lovely toy for 10 minutes. And then I'll do it. It's all about listening and doing and being. And you know, God doesn't just love us. God has asked us to do something even bigger than that. He's asked us to love other people. Sometimes people can be a bit unlovable. I've told you before the story of the wee girl in my nursery who told me, I hate you, Anne, because I'd not let her do something that was going to hurt her. And she was quite angry with me. She says, I hate you, Anne. And I turned around to her, I'm not going to use her right name, I turned around to her and I said, that's a shame, Amy, because I really love you. And that wee girl stopped in her tracks. The anger went from her and she moved away because she didn't know what to do next. She was expecting me to say, I hate you back, and I didn't. And it stopped her completely. And eventually she came over and she rested. She didn't want me to give her a cuddle. She rested her head on my leg and said, I'm sorry. Now, I was just taking that away. At that moment in time, I didn't like what she was doing, but I still loved her. It was a hard day. It was a hard lesson. But this is what God is calling us to do, to love everyone, even when it's tough, even when we feel we've got nothing left to give. It's to love everyone.